Well, we're standing here this morning on the Farland Bank with Inch Lake behind me here. Inch Wildfowl Reserve is part of the Inch and Foyle Wildfowl project. It's an EU funded project administered by the North West Region Cross Border Group, and Donegal County Council is the lead partner in the project, work closely in conjunction with Limavady Borough Council. And we're trying to create a link between here and the east coast of Lough Foyle from Ballykelly shore up to Maroe Estuary. Our project logo is the Whipper Swan, and it captures in many ways the links between the two sites, because the Whipper Swan would visit and graze the fields at Foyle and indeed roost here on the lake at night, and it's one of our most common visitors here in the winter time. So what we're trying to do through the cross-border education programme is instill confidence in the area and increase the numbers of visitors, and that they would have an appreciation of both sites in terms of what they see on a daily basis and what they can get from it. The cross-border education programme will involve a website. It'll also involve some promotional material that we're distributing, and we hope to get involved with a lot of the local schools as well in terms of raising awareness of both sites. Here at Inch Wildfowl Reserve, the project is funding the completion of the pathways to create a looped walkway around the lake of some 8 kilometres, a timber boardwalk, a new car park on the Inch Island side at Baylit, known as McGrath's Corner. We've also installed visitor monitoring equipment, and to date we've recorded some 30,000 visitors per annum visiting this site. The lake here behind me is a man-made lagoon that was developed from the construction of both this embankment that we're standing on and the Inch Causeway back in the 1850s. We also have the treaty bank to our left, which then separated the lake from the reclaimed farmland. The land is governed by pumps which drain the land and then pump it into the lake, and then the lake discharges into the sea via the sluice gates. And this system that was constructed in the 1850s has led to this brackish freshwater lagoon behind me here that has become a staging post for winter and wildfowl over several decades, and it's now been very much appreciated by local people and visitors alike, and we're trying to maximise the visitor potential for them. In terms of the farmland around the Greening Estate is managed in cooperation with the National Parks and Wildlife Service. There's a management agreement there to allow the birds graze on the grass, and that obviously creates a big attraction to the winter wildfowl to come to the area. Good location even from landmark point of view. We have Inch Castle, Green Navila, Bortcastle as landmarks, not to mention Inch Island itself, and no matter what part of the site you're on, you'll find your bearings very easy. The site is very convenient, just off the N13, the national primary, connecting Letterkenny and Derry, the two largest towns in the northwest. Most of the visitors that come here come for walking and recreation, but by doing that they can also learn to appreciate the wildlife and the elements of nature that are part of the site. And what we're trying to do, as well as encouraging people to get more active in the outdoors, is by coming here, they're at the interface between conservation and tourism, and they're getting out and getting active, but at the same time learning to appreciate some of the natural environment that we have around. So I suppose if you go back to the fact that it was a man-made site, but it has now become a haven for wildlife, and with the intervention of Donegal County Council and the European funds, we're bringing this site to a lot of people who otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to appreciate it.